aside from this hotel possibly 100% being haunted, I don't want to hear children singing when I go to bed. Is that weird, Dan?
In a falsetto with little nightgowns on, and they're just in a tricycle going around your bed. La 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 la. Would you get scared?
I said, I didn't want to say anything, but the kids upstairs were noisy, and they go, "There's no upstairs."
Hey man, that really boils my blood. I was going to ask you, when you get mad, what do you say? You say it steams my beans.
Oh no, steams beans. No, I really got a bee in my bonnet.
Really? My dad used to say, "Oh Jesus Christ, it gripes my ass," and it was always about nothing, like a parking garage that charges more or something.
No, I like. There's grind my gears. Farley was burn my onion. Is that one? Used to say that.
I'm gonna burn my onion.
It really burns my onion. I don't know. I think that was it. I look fucking great. But you know what, Dana? I am on the road, so the hair looks pretty good.
How did you? Is Heather there with you?
Yeah. Oh, of course. I can't.
Well, it looks good.
Anything.
Let's break it down for people who try to do this. Have you got a ring light?
It's not a ring light, Dana.
Or you're just facing the window.
This is just me.
With no light?
There's no light. All the lights are off. It's pitch black.
It's just your inner lights coming out.
It's my glow. I have an aura here.
Yeah.
And an outer aura, which is like a ring light.
I'll aura your head in a minute. Did your dad ever use that on you when he was around?
Yeah, he wasn't that clever. You know what my dad did do, which is funny, is because he was a deadbeat dad. But when he would walk by me in our little crummy apartment, we shared a room when I was 18, and I would be in the bathroom. I'd walk by and be like this, and he'd poke his head around the corner and go, "See anybody you like?" Anytime I'm looking at myself, I see anybody you like, and I go, "Get out of here, dude! What are you doing here?"
Well, we had five kids, one bathroom. It was hard to get in the bathroom.
We had a piece of a mirror this big.
We didn't have a bathroom. We had an outhouse.
We had to look at our hair in the back of a spoon.
So yeah, my dad would cut our hair and shave our heads.
Oh, that's
is it in the
abuse.
mid-60s? You want to look like George Harrison? There's a UFO in the background.
Yeah, there just blows by. Oh, okay. So I'll tell you a quick thing. This, Dana, I ordered room circus yesterday. This is Tabasco, right?
Yeah.
Seems harmless enough. I'll fucking
Is that a large? Is that a big jar of
This is a large.
Who are the dwarfs that make that shit?
When women come over, I put this next to my wiener. I go, "This is a full bottle." But you know,
why do you say wiener so kind of?
I don't know, because it sounds stupider. But this one, first of all, I still don't have it open. I gave this 18 minutes to open, and I could not open it.
Yeah.
I finally sawed this part off with a knife. You can't tell on the white part there.
Yes.
And that didn't help. Whacked it. I went on Instagram. People are like saying, "Put it
go on YouTube
in your teeth," and go, no, I go to my people. And
you have
no one was right. Someone said soak it in the tub. Someone said get a bigger bottle. I don't have it. I have this. This is all I have. And it's sort of like a hexagon, so I need probably a socket wrench.
I love Heather. I love
Heather. Finally got one laugh from her. Now, I'll tell you, Dana, today, because I'm such a colossal pussy, I had them open it first. This one, the green part, I got the green part off the top. That was 12 minutes. Now, this came also ketchup, and guess what? I knew how to open that.
That one.
Not such a pussy now.
I've never gotten the plastic ketchup thing apart, man.
This thing is good. You got to it's got some grooves. So Tabasco-Gate is fixed. Also,
the drama of you on the road.
The road. I know these are just stories from the road. It doesn't mean they're particularly hysterical, but that. And then, have you ever had this? Aside from this hotel possibly 100% being haunted, I don't want to hear children singing when I go to bed. Is that weird, Dan?
In a falsetto with little nightgowns on, and they're just in a tricycle going around your bed. La 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 la. Would You get scared?
I said, I didn't want to say anything, but the kids upstairs were noisy, and they go, "There's no upstairs.
We know
You're on the top floor." I'm like,
well, that's when you sit up in bed and just as you're loud as you can go, "I am Satan."
oh my God, I'm too scared to say anything.
Oh, really loud. You just sit up.
Oh, I can't. I'm not going to get in the haunted part with him because I'll scare him.
No. I'm haunted every night. I mean,
I will tell you what does grind my gears.
Okay.
Is when you, and this is road problems. These are fake problems. We're doing fine.
We understand that David's on the
Save
road,
cards and letters.
headlining an amphitheater, but hotels are just interesting.
So I get, this is what I don't realize when I hear the creaks and squeaks, is the you have your room near the elevator, and I'm backed up to the elevator shaft. So at 1 a.m, I'm like, is that an air conditioner? And I realized, oh my God, next day I walk out, I'm backed up to the goddamn elevator, and it's all night. And then I start to go, what are these people doing at 4 a.m.? Where are you going?
Room service. It's literally 4 a.m.
Oh,
well,
maybe.
First of all, we'll get you a new travel agent because the first thing you do is, could I get a room not near the elevator?
I don't even think of that.
You've only been on the road for 40 years and you're finally discovering.
My list of demands is, I can't add to it.
Well, let's add it up. Elevator kept you up all night. Tabasco sauce flummoxed you. You actually have a sprained thumb and you can't feel your right hand trying to open it.
My clavicle is out, and also I don't have a 3/16 socket wrench.
You broke your rib on the Heinz ketchup opening that thing up.
No, this thing I really I was okay with, so I was kind of bragging. But also, okay, when I went to Canada last week, this is a stupid one, but I didn't have my passport. We couldn't find it.
What's that about?
And what it's about is, and I did say sorry, but they were like, there's not a chance you're getting on this plane. And I thought, not to be, but there's definitely people coming in the country with nothing and they just waltz in. I'm like, you're not going to stop me. I'm okay. I pay my tax. I do everything right. Just let me in. If no one's doing it anymore, and I had a banana, that banana's not going to make it. I could go across a border with a gun and I would be fine. Yeah, I can't walk because you can see my banana. That's what she said. No, nobody did.
All right, I'm keeping track. 2 references to your ding dong.
I'm holding my banana, not like the guy at the gas pumps.
Right.
To be continued later in the show. Guy's a friend of mine. I want to show you.
You got a lot of friends.
Yeah. So anyway, I was very flummoxed, as you would say, because I was frustrated that it's not fair to crack down on one side of the border and not crack down the other. Like, let me either walk in and then they go, you're going to need that real ID pretty soon. You got to go to the DMV. I'm like, I'm not doing jack shit. How about that?
God, you're like a little rebel.
Yeah, fucking crazy.
I had that. They wouldn't let me through. And they had me sign autographs. We're big fans. I took pictures. Now can I go through? No passport, going to Mexico? No. But we like a church lady pick if we
love
could.
you, but I don't know.
They said, not only can't you get on the plane, we want you to get the fuck out of this airport.
Yeah.
I go, what? I mean,
I like it.
What?
They go, what would happen if you got into Mexico or Canada? It would be fucking pandemonium. You would ruin this. You'd ruin it. And you're like, yeah, I guess.
I was coming out of Acapulco and I didn't have the ticket stub or something. So they took me to a special room to interrogate me. And I thought, they can do anything. What am I, in an episode of Narcos all of a sudden, just trying to get back to San Diego if I could, all right? But they were like, hey.
They go, what's this hot water balloon filled with cocaine up your butt? You're like, oh, that's not mine.
Why you want to go on this flight, man?
What the fuck?
What the fuck? Why you want to go on this flight? Well, I just want to get back home. You don't got a certificate, man. You got to pick up the certificate. Where do I get it? In the certificate hut.
Yeah. I'll sell you one right now.
Yeah.
Also, this the Seinfeld situation kind of got blown out of proportion this week.
It was shootout at Seinfeld
Corral. Well, first to preface, just to keep the story going in a full circle back to
this story will never die. It's just one of those stories.
Dumb. Yeah.
Everyone's got an opinion. It's trending.
So it's not a big deal. I think the problem was Jerry, me and you are friends. We're all friends with Howard. Howard and Jerry are friends. So we're all in the same biz, and you don't want to rub someone wrong. Obviously, Jerry was being fun with us. He was being complimentary to us. There was a little shrapnel just because maybe he worded it not perfectly, but we all know Jerry loves Howard. Howard's got a great show. Howard's doing just fine. And this made me, it was sort of, it got a little out of control, but I think the whole thing was just a smoldering ember, nothing too horrible.
If I had to close the book on it, because
we can't.
I understood where Jerry was coming from.
Sure.
But you go on a podcast for 90 minutes. We don't have a script, folks. I mean, I've had people send me letters going, how do you and David, do you have a teleprompter?
Because it's so perfect.
It can't be improvised. So then you're saying stuff for like 90 minutes to not have some regrets, podcast regret. But I think that Jerry, in the end of the day, he's very protective and proprietary about what he considers pure stand-ups, especially stand-ups and comedy. And I remember I told him on the, and now we're repeating our other podcast, but I said, Lorne Michaels things, because he has these things he says, and I'm moving here. He goes, will there be funny people there? Because there's like only 900 of us on the planet. And Jerry didn't, I don't think so. So that's just him being protective of us, said the wrong things. Now they're friends.
Yeah, I think he's saying just a pure actual touring stand-up comedian. That's all.
Yeah.
But Howard is very funny. I've listened to Howard forever and always makes me laugh.
He's hysterical. He's the king of whatever.
Even when I did that Netflix golf tournament, whatever stupid thing, it was fun. Bill Burr was there, and we joked about Bill Burr because he was, he just rolled in.
Yeah.
And what he was wearing. And so I called Bill Burr. I said, Jerry got me thinking. So I said, oh, Bill, we did some dumb thing about you. We won't put on, whatever you want. He goes, I don't give a fuck. He's like, just don't go after my act, which is true. That's the sore spot. If you go after some comedian's act, that's like very mean. I'm just goofing around because we were all golfing and wearing stupid stuff. And
does any comedian ever go after someone's act? Like takes a line?
Yeah. Or they say their act is soft, or they say it's bullshit. That one stings more.
Well, what happens with comedians is because we're all helpless little child, and we were the class clown in 4th grade. And so when there's a new kid in town, like Toy Story, this reflexive thing is like you want to bring them down. Well, I would do it sometimes with, like if Paula and I are watching TV and Brad Pitt comes on, I'll just say something like,
he's gross.
Well, I don't get it. What's that all about? I don't get it.
She goes, I do. She goes, I do, and that's all that matters.
I've had people say that. Robin Williams in his prime, just kind of jealous comedians. I don't get it, man. What's
he really doing? Yeah,
destroying the room comedically for an hour and a half. I think
raping and pillaging every audience.
So to close this subject, I'd say that watch your inner child and remember, in the end of the day, just be kind.
Oh boy. Got heavier than I thought.
We're going to have a music cue put in on that.
At the end of the day, be kind, rewind. Nearly 75% of people have subscriptions they've forgotten about. I don't know if you knew that.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, this happened to me, right? I didn't know. I got something from, I'm not going to say the name, but it was on my bill. And so for once I chased it down. I said, this was maybe $24. And I said, what is it? And they told me it's something I signed up for 3 years ago. Something to do with going to movies or something. And I'm like, and I've been paying every month for 3 years. I've never used it. And they're like, yeah, it's exactly what Rocket Money does. It's a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, right? Monitors your spending, helps you lower your bills so you can grow your savings. So I have full control of my subscriptions, and you can see your expenses. They do all the work. They get in there and do the nitty gritty.
It's this one, I have to say, is a brilliant idea. Yeah. I don't even know how they do it, but with Rocket Money, eventually you're going to see all your subscriptions in one place. And you go, I don't want that. I don't want that. And they'll help you cancel it with a couple of taps. Really good.
Right. And they can help negotiate your bills down up to 20%. All you have to do is you send a picture of your bill. They do the rest. They deal with customer service. They have 5 million users, more than that. Wow. They saved a total of 500 million in canceled subscriptions. It's crazy.
That's saving members up to $740 a year when using all of the app's features. And by the way, these things go on for years.
Yeah.
It's just $19.95 a month for like a decade. You know? So
and they just rake it in and you get screwed over. Stop wasting money on things you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions by going to rocketmoney.com/superfly.
That's rocketmoney.com/superfly. rocketmoney.com/superfly.
All right. I have a new reality show idea, Dana.
Okay.
You can get in on it now, or you can wait to hear the idea.
Well, I want to hear the title because 99% is the title. I don't need to hear what the reality show's about.
Okay. It's called America's Next Protester.
I'm in.
We go across the world with Simon Cowell and Heidi Klum, and we find the best protesters, and we can give them any subject, or they can audition with anything they want to say. There's too many glass tiles on this building, and they sit and they don't do anything. They just all day they commit.
Man on the street going to where people are protesting?
No, just different people auditioning, and they wear what they're going to wear, and they give us a picture what they're going to protest.
Right. Well, what would you protest?
That's the hard part. I don't have anything great. I mean, I'm not going to bring this up again, but this is a problem. I just don't know if I want to dedicate 15 hours a day and go on a hunger strike.
There's wars and famine and all kinds of stuff around the world, but you not being able to get into that tiny Tabasco plastic thing is big. Let's not downplay it.
It's big in my world, and it's a bit of a shoulder shrugger to most people, but I have problems, and I also have solutions.
I heard that you went down and took a steam shower with it, and your towel fell off.
And I stuck this up my butt like the guy at the gas station.
You know what?
Gas station.
I'd be on your protester show, and I would protest too many protesters. There's just we got too many protesters.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so you're going to be an EP. All right. Next thing is, what is the name, if we can pull up the Meghan Markle and Prince Hank?
Prince Harry Styles.
Prince Harry have a new company, and it's called something very, not ostentatious. Oh, yeah, it is. American Riviera Orchard Jelly. It's just jelly?
Wow.
I'm getting jelly just talking about
this. That's a mouthful, and I'm not talking about the jelly.
Yeah.
American Riviera Orchard Jelly. Huh.
You know what I think is an easier one? That's my jam. That's not bad, right?
That's all right.
That's my jam. It's quicker. This has to sound so affluent and heavy and ostentatious.
I would have named it They Hate Me Because I'm Mixed Race Jelly.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. They hate me because I'm kind of a princess jelly.
They wouldn't give me a therapist when I needed it. Jelly. You know, I was
on Suits. Then I was a princess. I could be on Suits reboot right now, which is my idea. I think she should go on Suits and make a killing.
She should go.
It's already a #1 show.
Absolutely.
Join it.
She should go on. And before that or during that, she should go on. Hey, Howie, I'm ready to do Deal or No Deal Jelly.
Oh, if she did a goddamn I'm on Deal or No Deal again, the one on the island jelly.
Yeah.
I think that would be a good jelly.
Yeah. I'm on Deal or No Deal again on the island jelly.
It's not Howie Mandel jelly, but it is a good show.
You got to trend. If it's outrageous, it's contagious. If it's boring, no one's going.
What about mine? I'm going to pitch to Prince Hank, and I'm going to walk in like it's Shark Tank, and I'm going to go, "Hey, sharks, Meghan and Harry, what if you're driving down the 405 and you're starving and you've got a bagel? Wouldn't you like to pull out some traffic jam?" And then I just wait. I get 100% of the money. You get 0. Do you want in? And they're
okay,
like,
so
yes,
I'll be Mark Cuban. So what do you? I've never tried to do Mark.
Do Prince Harry.
Do Prince Harry. So you actually have real jam in your car?
Yeah, he gets it. Megan, are you in? It's in the glove compartment. You take it out and you go, oh, I'm glad I brought my traffic jam.
I don't like it. I love it. Makes me clap my hands.
That's more like it. Yeah.
Let's give him £1 million.
And he goes, Megan, we don't talk in pounds. And you don't either. You were only there 3 weeks.
Hey, listen, Megan, this is not gonna, I like the whisper guy. This is not gonna work, Megan.
That's Harry, because when he whispers, he's not even English anymore.
Mm-hmm. That's the nurse that, if she saw that, my nurse character, she'd go, oh.
Ah, yeah.
He has jam in his car and there's a traffic jam. I gotta tell the doctor.
You have to tell the doctor? She has to tell the doctor everything.
That's right. The doctor's got to know. Can I introduce a new character? Not a nice guy with a catch in his throat.
I hate it already. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, so we went and saw David Spade. Like, he's really kicking it, man. His act is really funny, and we're really laughing all the time. What's your name?
That's a catch?
Nice guy with a catch in my throat. I'm a nice guy with a catch in my throat. It's a new character.
It's not bad. It sounds a little like Shaggy.
It sounds a little like
Shaggy.
Shaggy
Goes, zoink, Scoob.
Oh, Scoob, I can't believe it, Scoob.
Scoob, I can't believe they neutered you.
Little Scooby. All right, and now for the Beatle news.
Wait, Scooby, I can't believe they neutered you. Go ahead.
I can't believe they neutered you. Hi, I'm Scooby Doo. That was Casey Kasem's greatest character.
And he sounded nothing like him. He sounded nothing like actual Casey Kasem.
What was the dog that went, that didn't talk, basically?
That was Scooby, right?
And then he could talk as well? It's been a while for me.
Yeah, he goes, Scooby. He goes, Scoobs, why were you dry humping Velma's leg? He's like, have you seen her?
What are we going to do about this, Scoobs?
She's hot.
Oh, I see. For our generation, R-rated Scooby-Doo cartoon with the exact same animation. Well, come on, Scoob. You got to wear a condom.
I wouldn't say that.
Of course. We're ruining our childhoods by bringing this up.
Velma. Scoob, if you notice, Velma's hot. I like Daphne.
I met Casey Kasem once.
Oh, he also had... Okay, keep going. You do your Beatles news.
Beatles news today. Hello, here we are with the Beatles news. It's all over everywhere. There's Donald Trump is on trial, So apparently the whole story is he shagged a bird about 16 years ago, And it was all over the telly because she wanted to see if she could get a shakedown on him, She said, hold on, I'd like some money, I'd like some pounds or quid. So he hired, it's very complicated. He hired a guy named Cohen, the fixer, to give her some pounds to keep her quiet, And then the election came because Trump was on a bus with Billy Bush, and he said he could grab ladies' private parts, lovely ladies, whenever he felt like it. So that was like a no-no. And people go, hold on, don't know if we want him for president.
Parts. Yeah.
So then Stormy Daniels, who's, performs on the telly to get money. Anyway, she said, I'd like some more, please. So they paid her some money. They said, did Trump do it or did the fixer do it? So I don't really know, but he's keeping it from his wife or doing it to not get elected. That was way too long.
No, it's good because I like how you water down Stormy Daniels is just on the telly doing some entertainment. Does that mean porn?
Yeah, she gets on the telly and they have cameras. She takes off her blouse or whatever. And, she's shagged by a gentleman coming in. And then they cut away. And that's her job.
Shagged by a gentleman.
Colleen.
That is a nice way to put everything. I like that. That's all the Beatles, or is that Paul?
I just call it the Beatle news. Let's try something just off the cuff. You or Heather give me a news story, and I'll try to.
Oh no, really?
Beatles size anything doesn't matter.
Okay, the portal to Dublin in Times Square.
What? The portal? I don't
Do
know
what
what
that is.
Okay.
Well,
Explain it. Is it like a little ride you go in?
They put a huge 8-foot circle that you can walk up to and you can see people in Dublin. It's kind of crazy.
Oh, that's
live.
I love that. From New York all the way to Dublin. This is the Portal, a new public art installation that connects the two cities by letting you peek right into the streets of Dublin. It's happening live, so you can even interact with people on the other side. The Portal is located on the Flatiron South Plaza, directly next to the Flatiron Building. It runs 24/7 and will be here for 6 months. In New York, be mindful of the 5-hour time difference. I would avoid going late at night as it will be in the middle of the night in Ireland, but I guess it could also be interesting. Either way, be sure to stop by and say hi when you're in the area.
Already closed, Dana.
Already closed. Because it is like a flasher's dream. Some guy, oh, look, I had a bunch of Guinnesses.
That's exactly what happened.
So they made a portal. You wave. They wave back.
Goes right into it.
And you go, are they really there? Are they really there? And you try to punch through. But they can't really.
Is it a mirror? Really, what is it?
Yeah, it's like what they did was they put a monkey and a dog next to it, and they started barking, and they thought they got really disorientated because it wasn't real people they could smell.
Oh, the monkey and the dog. Yeah, animals probably wouldn't like that. It's too confusing.
Oh, the monkey and the dog. Okay.
This girl flashed her boobs to it because she told Dr. Phil she'd rather die hot than live ugly. I don't know what that has to do with this.
I didn't know this story was coming up about someone using it to flash. Okay.
Yeah, that's why you said that's how they're going to ruin it. I'm like, that's what happened. Some girl did this, showed her boobs just to boost up her OnlyFans. And then some other guy held his phone up right to the camera, and it was either September 11th. It was Trade Center. I don't even know what his point was, but it was like offensive. And of course,
well, here's what I would do. I'd find a badass AI, and I'd show the AI the Dublin porthole. I'd say, AI, I'll give you 5 days to make it so that people can walk through the portal and go from Dublin to New York and New York to Dublin.
Yeah.
Farewell, United Airlines.
Yeah, that's a great one.
So long, Qantas Airways.
So long, Southwest.
We're stepping through a portal. No tightening your seatbelt because there's light chop. All you do is step through the portal.
Bye-bye, British Airlines.
So long, the bar is closed.
Bye-bye, barf bag.
Bye-bye, David Spade bit. Say bye.
No, bye-bye you can still say before you go in the portal.
Oh, yeah, you can still do that. Yeah, we'll put you on
God,
SNL.
keep that bit alive, Dana.
We'll
keep
put
bye-bye.
David Spade. Oh, David's coming in next week. He's going to do the bye-bye bit, but with a portal.
I feel like it's time. This is the week. Okay, so what about the portal? Oh, yeah, that's good. I like the portal. And yeah, get AI off its ass. I mean, I don't care if they can make little memes. Fix that. Transport.
No, if it's going to scare the shit out of us, let it do something crazy great.
Yeah, let's go big. Yeah.
Tired. It can process the entire information in the history of the world in a billionth of a second. So let's get busy.
All right. When you're hiring for your small business, you want to find quality professionals that are right for the role. That's why you have to check out LinkedIn Jobs. Everyone's heard of it. LinkedIn Jobs has the tools to help you find the right professionals for your team faster, and that's for free.
That's right. LinkedIn isn't just a job board. LinkedIn helps you hire professionals you can't find anywhere else, even those who aren't actively searching for a new job, but might be open to the perfect role. In a given month, over 70% of LinkedIn users don't visit other leading job sites. So if you're not looking on LinkedIn, you're looking in the wrong place.
Oh, yeah. On LinkedIn, 86% of small businesses get qualified candidate within 24 hours. Hire professionals like a professional on LinkedIn.
LinkedIn knows that small businesses are wearing so many hats and might not have the time or resources to hire, David.
2.5 million small businesses use LinkedIn for hiring. Post your job for free at linkedin.com/fly23. What is it?
That's LinkedIn. Indeed.com/fly23 to post your job for free. Terms and conditions apply.
This is not AI, but you wish it was. This is a video going around this week of a guy. I don't think it's John Goodman, but this is a guy at a gas station, and he's just kind of doing his own thing.
Okay.
Ma non è vero, dai. Ma cosa fai?
He's got the guy sees him. He's putting the gas pump up his butt.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's all bad, Dana. But this is infected my feed. Now you have to see it. So that guy,
I can't unsee it.
I know. Obviously, the most surprising thing is his butt takes diesel. I didn't know that.
Can we just, let's just in a hard PG-13 describe it to our drivers who are listening.
Oh, yeah, okay.
What did we just see, David?
There's a gentleman.
Really, I'll just say it up front. It seemed like a very nice guy.
Yeah, a gentleman in a trucker hat, a little portly, with his pants on his ankles at a gas station, and he is rubbing his privates with his left hand, and with his right hand, surprisingly, he takes the diesel gas pump out and sticks it up his behind. And then someone yells from across the street, which we couldn't hear, but they yell, and he turns around and goes, "Oh, fun's over," and then he puts it back on the tank. Doesn't even give it a, once over with a
all I
paper
could say
towel.
is if I had $1 for every time I've seen this scenario.
This is filmed up by your house.
How many people have dropped their drawers, touched their privates, and stuck the pump up their ass? It happens all over. No, I don't know. That guy, I just am really surprised that Bill Burr would do that.
I'm just want to be supportive of this because I'm a perv, but that one doesn't do anything for me.
The truth is that he did look a little like John Lovitz, right? Could have been.
Oh, that was Lovitz. Or no way.
Way. I've got a new way.
I just got a text from Lovitz. He heard what we just said, and he said, "Balderdash."
Balder who?
Let's see if we have any other videos. What else I want to say to you?
I have a couple things. If you want
let's hear. We got lots. We got lots.
Someone wrote me I'm gonna get my super glasses on. A redneck joke from a nice person, Charbel Allen. He wrote me a redneck joke. See what you think.
Yeah.
I'm Rednecky, the redneck comedian. The other day, my cousin Earl was showing off his brand new mobile phone. I said, "That's nothing. My whole home is mobile. Come on, get some."
Okay.
Not bad. It was clean.
Yeah. We got Rednecky off the sidelines. He kind of laid low for a couple weeks.
Yeah. Red.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Redneck exists at all times in my mind.
He doesn't want too much press. He comes out when he's needed.
Let me do a series of earthquakes because I kind of missed.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to do a series.
I like this idea.
With it's just different people from around the world, like We Are the World, how they would react to earthquakes.
I want you to give me one when I think I know what you're going to do with this.
Yeah, you think of one. Okay.
No, I think of your one you were about to do, but go ahead. You do yours first, and then I'll steal your other one.
Okay, and then you're going to do another one. All right, good. Yeah. All right. This is, I'll just go back to maybe I should do a new one. Okay, here's an Indian man talking to someone, and then an earthquake hits in India. Do-do, bo-do-da-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do.
It's nothing. Oh, it's something. Oh, he's okay? Wait. He's okay, though.
I apologize to people.
Nobody gets hurt in these, right?
No one really gets hurt. Now,
They survive. They survive at the end.
I'll do Japan. That'll just be my...
Okay. God damn. God, he calms down quickly. That was like a 9-9.
I broke my laptop.
Broke the fucking microphone.
I broke my laptop. Okay, here's a Anglo, British guy.
Yes, well, I don't believe we're going to have dinner tomorrow night, and I can't wait for it. I really can't. Oh, shit, it's an earthquake. Oh,
In
mother.
England?
Mother. No, I'm British, but I'm in Japan.
Oh, you live in town? Oh, you're in Japan?
I want to hear you do one.
I'll do the one I'm stealing from you.
Please do
ready?
it. Please do
This
it.
is a press junket, and this is got to get the whole thing settled. Yeah,
I'm gonna see how you do this technically.
Okay, Mr. Walken, can you tell us a little about your character? No. Whoa. Whoa, no. Yes. Smart. Is it over? Continue.
I thought he would be perfect as a quick one. That's funny. Like,
I know, but you're doing them longer, and I go,
in LA.
he only has one word, yeah. So I couldn't think of anything. Plus, I can't do them.
No, no.
See, louder's better. God damn it.
No.
There you go. Better.
That's over. Yeah, mine.
See,
can
it
be,
needs fixing.
Greg can trim it down.
No, I like it.
It's silly.
I couldn't think fast enough.
Well, yours was great because you did it kind of soft. No, I like yours.
Because
no,
it was in a press junket. That was good.
It start out slow and build. I started mine at a 10, and that's why they probably won't make the final cut.
I want that Japanese one that long, so we can't cut it because it's.
Well, that's
funnier.
I probably will at this point, just for you fans out there, retire
so
the
many
Japanese earthquake guy. I just wanted to blow it out one time.
Well, I don't know why you're talking crazy like that. That's so good.
Well, why on account would I talk crazy like that?
All right, give me another one. Give me another thing. Subject. What do you got? Anything? Or do we have just videos to play? You got stuff. What about Trump versus Biden?
Oh, I forgot
Anything there?
We should talk about that because that just came out an hour ago. That Biden came on. Come on.
An hour ago. That was last Wednesday. An hour ago.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, man, we're getting closer to our release date. You know,
it's too bright in here.
But Biden came out. Well, come on, I'll debate you anywhere, anytime. Come on, make my day. That was his direct quote.
I like how he's tougher now. You know, he's got some confidence. He's walking the helicopter. They're like, "Hey, you hear what Trump said?" He's like, "Fuck that guy." You know what I mean? He's like, anytime, anywhere.
I know. He was pretty loud and aggressive. I guess they read the tea leaves. People think he's too old or whatever. So if he's State of the Union Biden, he'd be pretty strong, you know. I'll beat the hell out of you. Take him behind a woodshed. And Trump's like, I'll go with you anytime. Let's go many rounds. Let's go many rounds. I can't wait. I'll take you down so hard you'll be crying all the way for your mama.
Trump doesn't sleep, and Biden sleeps all the time. That's what I picture. Trump's like at 3 a.m. texting, thinking of Twitters.
He literally is a 3-hour a night guy. But I don't know. I mean, I think that Biden will probably. I bet they don't debate. I think it's a.
Oh, really? Biden's got to get that go-go juice.
Whatever. It's maybe it's just a good nap because sometimes they forget he's 82. Hey, Mr. President, you have 45 events today. We're going to fly to 7 states. Yeah, and Biden's so stubborn. He's like, I can do it. I'll fly all over. Anybody give a speech all day long. And by the end of the day, you know what happens. Where's everybody going? What's going on?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm going to Vegas this weekend. Even that 1-hour trip, I'll be like, the time change. I'm tired. Even though they go, it's the same time I go, I know, but I was born in Michigan and it's 2 hours later and I just haven't adjusted.
And you have your magic juice right before you go on stage, right?
Oh, yeah.
Your little whatever you do.
You get it. I'm going like this now. Folks. I'm going. This is what you used to do.
I know.
I'm holding the mic in my hand, people in your cars.
Took me 2 years
I
to buy
took the
this.
mic off the stand.
Mm-hmm.
I want to lean back in my cool shirt. Fuck, my hair looks cool today because I had it did yesterday for this thing.
Mm-hmm.
We shot something yesterday up here in Kansas.
Well, what's with the hat then? If it looks cool,
The hat's stupid, but I have such a headache because of all the rigmarole I was doing yesterday, and I slept like dog shit. I feel like fuck pie. So I'm just, I just had to rally myself to do this. And I can't believe I'm still a 10 out of 10.
I put you at a 12.
Oh, you know what? We should tell people we're trying to get Dr. Stephen Greer on the show next week or the week after. Whoa. Talk about UFOs.
I would love to talk about UFOs.
Pew, 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 pew.
Where's Spade? It's like, where's Waldo?
Oh, this is funny. Let me explain this picture because it always comes up on my Instagram. Okay, this caught me off guard, but I did want to talk about this. The shy guy on the right is not Guy Fieri. It's
I know
Mark McGrath, Sugar Ray.
McGrath, yes. Know him well.
There's Spade looking crazy. There's Eminem and there's Kid Rock. Now this is the Joe Dirt premiere. And what happened was there's a little bit of a kerfuffle and confusion because I invited all these people to the premiere. So my PR place said, anybody you want. So the cast of Just Shoot Me and these people and all my friends and family and blah, blah. Those never went out. So for some reason, this screw up, horrible screw up. I get to the premiere, and the only reason these people are here is because we all drove together. And so in a limo, old school limo, not a Hummer, like a low one, like pick up Kid Rock, pick up Eminem, Eminem's nephew, Nate, I think was his name. And we all went, and it was a fucking blast. But I go, where's everybody else? And Sean Penn came with his kid because I told him anyone I didn't see in person and tell didn't know about it. So, 40 people that were like show busy celeb types didn't come. So it's really just us, which looks bad, but it was definitely fun people. And then I look crazy. I wore like this flannel shirt.
Are you wearing sunglasses at night?
I'm wearing sunglasses in the day. I think that.
Oh, it's inside.
We got there when it was sunny. Yeah, everything.
I think it looks cool. Great. I just love that. Were there M&Ms in the limo?
Did he bring any M&Ms?
Yeah. Kid Rock, normally it's required you have small rocks in the car. M&Ms.
Yes.
And you need dirt.
I think they're on moon rocks, which is like Molly. Every time people do moon rocks, I'm like, what are those again? They used to be a candy, Dana. That's how old I am. But now moon rocks. So we did the movie, and then we were going to the after party here. But I wore these old glasses that I thought were like Kurt Cobain-y because I just thought they were cool. I think they're cool. Women's, yeah. But anyway,
you look cool.
I see this show up, and it really just sums up the old days. But it was super fun.
What does that make you feel? I'll be your therapist for a second. Regret, shame, joy?
Scared child. No, I didn't know Joe Dirt if it would work or whatever. We just saw it, and it works, of course, in a premiere because it's like a paid audience, basically.
Wasn't Joe Dirt, I'm just going to call it, isn't it sort of a classic? Because people refer to it to me all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I think it didn't make $100 million in the theater, but it made it on video.
Phone.
Yeah, that's back when you could do a movie, and then it comes out in video and can make $100 million just because every time someone goes to Walmart. The people that wanted to make the sequel, the first offer we had was from Walmart, not a studio. They said, we will sell this in 2 seconds. Give us a sequel. We'll put it up right by everyone. They said the DVD sells the same every month. It doesn't go down. So everyone just grabs it. They go, we need another one. They'll grab 2. And so we almost made a movie with Walmart, which is crazy, especially back then. A collab. And
yeah, good idea.
Now we're working on a Joe Dirt cartoon. But I think...
Haven't you already done a Joe Dirt? I can't believe you haven't done one by now.
A cartoon? I know. It feels like a good idea. We started to do it, and then everything fell apart. I think it was COVID related.
Could I play kind of a rednecky character that on your adventures you run into him?
Yeah, it's a good idea.
I would like that. The redneck comedian.
You can't go wrong with the Dana Carvey voice.
When you're
Carvey,
I'm a catchphrase machine. Come and get some.
You could take any ratty little catchphrase that you left in the fucking gutter that you couldn't get on and bring it on.
Repeat it, mix it.
I'm repeated guy.
All I exist to do is say a catchphrase. Come and get some, come and get some, come and get some.
How about at SNL when people would put a sketch in and it was a repeating character? And if it didn't work on page 1, it was 18 pages of blibbity blobbity. I'm blibbity blobbity.
I'm flippity flobby. I'm a grumpy old man and I don't like things now compared to the way they used to be.
Yeah, that was actually funny. But when you hear a guy go, and I got caught in a mousetrap, and then he says it 50 times, everyone's like, we didn't buy it the first time, and now we hate it.
I know.
At the end, Lauren's like,
all
Wayne's
hat,
World cold open.
All hat, no cattle.
What is it?
All hat, no cattle. That's a Montana phrase of a guy, showboater guy trying to be bigger than he is. It's all hat,
like a guy wears a cowboy hat, but he doesn't have a ranch.
Well, there's no there. It's just a showboater. You know about
I do
that.
like those terms, showbiz terms. When you do joke on a joke, people call it a hat on a hat. You pitch a joke and you go, it's kind of a hat on a hat. Like, we already have a funny joke. We don't need another one. Okay, this show is sponsored by BetterHelp. I got to get it off my chest, Dana. Traffic.
I know.
Traffic.
I can sense it. You're
Can't
carrying
deal with
stressors around big and small. You keep them bottled up and it can start to affect you negatively, sir.
People cutting me off. Drives me
Mhm.
nuts. We've talked about it. I follow them for 100 miles until I get a wave.
Yes. Therapy is a safe space, David, to get things off your chest and to figure out how to work through whatever's weighing you down.
Mm-hmm. Whether or not you've been to therapy personally, it's got a lot of benefits. If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, suited to your schedule. You fill out a brief questionnaire. You get matched with a licensed therapist. Switch therapist anytime for no additional charge.
I've been in therapy and I found it very useful. You get a lot of good information. They question you on your thinking. Negative thinking can lead to depression. You know, we're all like a can of fruits or vegetables or whatever, David, and we need someone else to read the label. And that's where BetterHelp comes in. They're going to read the label. So get it off your chest with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/Superfly today to get 10% off on your first month.
That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Superfly, the most important part. Oh, the graduation names. Let's play this.
Okay.
And then this is a real graduation, and they mess up the names.
Victoria Lee Zubathros, Jessica Lynn Bower, Alisuna Cole Bishop, Allison Care Campbell, Tom Mulmay.
For people in their cars, they are getting it really wrong. That's Thomas Michael Canavari Jr.
Was that real?
That's real from New York.
Wow.
But they said somebody was in the prompter and they gave them wrong pronunciation. So someone's just not looking at the name. They're just reading pronunciations. They should have looked at the name too.
Davad Spadai.
I've had worse.
That'd be you.
I mean, when they bring you up, Dan Garney, that's not really your name.
I got a lot of Dana Garney in the early days of stand-up.
And Dana, are you a girl?
Are you a girl? Dana Carvey, Dana Garno. And yours is always David Spade. David.
They'd really mess up and call me Flip Wilson.
Who called you Spudley first?
Dennis.
Dennis Spudley. Okay.
Spudley and Spadoodle. Oh, Kevin Neal, I think, calls me Spadoodle. And Spudley. Spudnick.
What's up, kids? Huh? Having fun on that little video clip thing you're putting out? Sounds good. How's still called named after an insect of some time? What's the sequel? An arthropod? Come on now, do the caterpillar podcast, okay?
Spud, they Just Shoot Me got canceled. They mowed down your money tree. Somebody cut down a money tree in the backyard.
Can we have Dennis on Superfly?
We got to have Dennis again.
Just to be just for 5 minutes and have him just talk about stuff, But I did just see on my phone that Biden wants Can't Believe It's Not Butter Company to sponsor the.
That's nice.
Yeah. This debate between me and Donald Trump is brought to you by Can't Believe It's Not Butter. There you go. The catchphrase.
They should have a collab. I can't believe it's not Biden.
Or I can't believe that's Biden.
I can't believe that's Biden. He comes out every time he comes out looking different. They're like, is this the guy?
I want the degradation of manners and politeness in American society to devolve even further. I want them literally grappling. I'm going to hit you now, Joe. I'm going to hit you hard. You're going to be crying all the way down. I got strong hands. I used to work on a Mustang in 1942. I'll strangle you. I think it should just be Dana White should produce the debates.
I know.
Put him in the ring. Put him in. I got to take down. I got moves like you wouldn't believe. I can strike on top and I can take you to the floor.
What about sumo diapers? They wear those things and they just wrestle each other.
And Biden already has a diaper on, so he wouldn't even have to.
What a burn. Who's going to do better?
Sorry,
Trump?
I apologize for that joke.
Is Trump Biden going to outscore Mike Tyson, Jake Paul? Who's going to watch more?
Boy, yeah.
We have to get Tyson on here.
Yeah, the thing about Tyson, I remember this. He always was. He'd act tough before the fight, then he'd beat the hell out of the guy, and then he was so sweet afterwards. I like that about Tyson, because before the fight, he's like, yeah, I'm going to kill your whole family. I hit you so hard, your whole family's going to be hurt. I'll kill your whole family with my fist. And then he beats the hell out of the guy and goes, yeah, I really like you. I thought you had a great fight. I'd like to knit a sweater for you, maybe a vest sweater. I'll make a sweater for you. That's after the fight. Come on, Spade.
I'm laughing at it because I'm trying to add to it.
I know it. I do that too.
Come over to the park. Let me push you on the swing.
Yeah, before the fight, my fist is going to kill you. I'm going to break your brain, to break everything. After the fight, it's like, do you want to go to the park and do the seesaw? I think
Let's do the seesaw.
Let's do the seesaw.
Come, I know Reese Witherspoon. Come with my book club.
You always want to be a good loser.
Good loser guy. Well,
Christ's sakes.
All right, what else you got? You got a bee in your bonnet? Is that it? What else we got loaded up? Let's play something if we have anything left. People are like, God dang.
Well, some of this stuff's evergreen.
What is this guy? Let me see. Oh, I thought these two guys were funny. These guys committed the ultimate crime and they confessed 30 years later.
Okay.
Hey, how y'all doing? I can't say our names, but me and Robert, and if you had your locker stacked in the 80, maybe 79 to 81.
At the Sulphur High School, you're looking at the culprit.
We did it. It was us, and y'all never knew. Y'all, if you see this video and you're from Sulphur, we stacked your lockers.
And it was funny to watch y'all kick all your typing paper down the hallway.
Yeah, but we did that. And we never got caught. Remember when the principal threatened us, we gonna catch you?
Yeah.
And well, he did catch us.
The statute of limitations run out, so you can't do nothing now.
Yeah, that's funny, wasn't it, though? Yeah. Bye, y'all.
Yeah, they didn't change at all. They're the exact same guys that were at 17. They were. What does it mean, stacked? Is that
that
steal?
means when you poop diarrhea through the vents of their locker.
Is that right?
You're like, oh, this story just got unfunny. No, that's not. No. I don't know what it means. What does it mean, Heather?
We think maybe they were shoving things in.
Oh, they shove like papers in the vents. It's so dumb. I don't know. I
And
guess
there
they pack
ain't
it full
thing
of.
you can do about
Yeah,
it.
you got us.
We got it. Not statute of limitations is all gone, so we can do this all night long.
I also put a straw in your hamburger.
I know you have a 24-hour fitness locker. And I snuck in there last Wednesday, come 2-week Tuesday, and I stacked that up with ball bales. Ain't a thing you can do about it. That's a catchphrase.
That's so funny. I took your Otter Pops out of the freezer and let them melt.
Remember when I got you in a headlock and gave you a noogie for like 45 minutes in the parking lot in Winston, Mississippi? You can't do a thing about it. Statute of limitations.
Remember we blew up the principal's car and 6 people died from the shrapnel? That was us. Oh, that one's actually bad.
Remember when I had a toy gun and I held the whole school hostage for 4 hours and the SWAT team and the narcs were even afraid of me? You remember that? Statute of limitations, nothing you do.
Go fuck yourself. We're still buddies, too.
We're
up to all kind of craziness.
They're so happy that many. Remember when I dropped a pencil in 3rd grade, looked up your skirt? Ain't a thing you can do about it. Statute of limitations going on.
Hey, man, I unsnapped your brassiere. Hey, take that Me Too movement. You go statute of limitations.
This is where we need Chris Farley to just blow it out bigger than God. Remember we were at the drive-in movie and I got to second base? Ain't a thing you can do about it.
All right, that's a good one.
That was a lot of energy.
No, I like those guys because they were really like crafty. They were like, we got up to some shenanigans.
Yeah, we got this. It's almost Bill Cosby. We did the bit of shenanigans at the school. I just love that they're so happy saying it. We got you. I mean, like they seem
got
like
it off their chests.
They're cheerful people. If you can celebrate the shit show that's called high school with that much aplomb, they're
living with guilt for how long, and now they're finally free.
You know what someone would say to me? Hey, Dana Garno, remember when I jacked you up against the locker, and then my friend, we held you upside down and shook you to get your lunch money? Mm-hmm. Remember that?
Yeah.
Ain't a darn thing you can do about it.
The guy goes, that was me. And you go, I know it was you, Dick. And he's like, you figured it out? Yeah, you're right in front of me. No.
Yeah. I knew you. Well, I have to say, I knew you were going to shake me down, so I had Monopoly money in my pockets. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
All right, that's it. Dane,
that's
I got a million things to do. That's it. It's been 2.5 hours.
It's fun. I don't want to stop.
I didn't want it to end.
I had no place else to go.
I got no place. I still got to fly back.
You did a tremendous
look at his
job.
hair, though. I can't get over it.
I like it. You want it to look like it's not. It just happens on its own organic time. Not all.
I look a little fucking blanched out from this. I look like one of the Golden Gals.
Well, now you can do this from the road. Any hotel in America, you can do Superfly.
Oh yeah, Superfly still flies. Oh, I realize I do make sounds, but Dana, this is where we're similar. You make sounds that sound like people, and I make sounds that sound like inanimate objects. Right. So it is similar.
Right.
Whatever's funny, it doesn't matter.
Give me an accent.
What was that?
I was in the that guy, but he had something. He had a tongue, he had a lisp or something. He had a speech impediment. I was British upper crust. I'm one of the most powerful people in Great Britain, but I do have this speech impediment. There's not a damn thing I can do about it.
Is that Prince Charles?
No, it's just. Holy shit, another...
Oh, and there's an earthquake?
Oh, they happen once in a while. No harm. Don't worry. It's nothing to worry about. It's fine. Motherfucker. God damn it. Could someone stop this incessant trembling? I don't know.
Trembling.
Who would have thought that shaking the laptop would
I love it. I can't almost get enough of it. I like that it came back at the end.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll see you next week. And I'll be in Vegas this weekend at the Venetian. And then I go to Atlanta, Savannah, and Charleston.
Wow.
All right, thanks, everybody. And Dana, I will see you soon, buddy. This has been a presentation of Odyssey. Superfly is executive produced by Dana Carvey and David Spade. Jenna Weiss Berman of Odyssey, Heather Santoro, and Greg Holtzman. Hope you liked it. Ooh.